assumption of risk. Is this some new concept to you, counselor? Some bizarre and radical form of jurisprudential theory?
Jurisprudential.
Yes?
Jurisprudential.
Can I depose, please?
We're not deposing.
Sidebar, please, counselor.
Oh, God. You okay?
You know this guy?
How's the eye?
Useless.
Don't rub it. Stop all the wacky, Jack. Let's do this. I know you're upset about what happened.
I'm not upset. I've got no problem.
Yes, you do. It's obvious in your defensiveness. You're still all emasculated and demented about the other night. It happens to all guys, and you're not a special case. I was drunk and thought you were cute for a second. It shouldn't have happened, and it won't ever happen again, I promise you. Advice? Pop one of those blue pills next time so you won't feel inadequate for days on end. Now buck up, man, and act like a professional, or I'll request that have you replaced.
That is so... Fine.
Assumption of risk, as you know, Jack, does not encompass a mascot who mounts a dugout in order to blast ballpark franks into the crowd.
Facts are important, counselor. My client, Southpaw Paulie, tosses, not blasts, tosses the plumpers into the stands in a gentle fashion. Show them how you do what you do, Southpaw. Thank you very much, Southpaw. A benign toss. By the way, my client can't speak. That may be funny to you and your client, and that's your prerogative, but his life is hard enough. Have a seat, Southpaw.
Those aren't even real plumper hot dogs. And that's not his real outfit. I don't know what that is.
And then there was silence. I think for our demonstrations, these smart dogs will be just fine. Plumpers were not available. These are paper clips. And B, he's wearing a Count Chocula costume, obviously. Shall I address that now, counselor?
If you must.
Besides his inability to speak, my client is afflicted with other ailments financially. He has to take other jobs to make ends meet. The mascot business isn't very lucrative. Maybe it's his inability to ask for a raise, I don't know. But what he does is he takes odd, clownish mascot jobs to help supplement his income. Unlike your client, who is well-to-do and probably has never had a job in her life. My client is headed to a kids' party right after this meeting. He is Count Chocula today. Gonna be doing Count Chocula things with the kids. And that may be funny to you and your client, but I assure you to Southpaw, it is not. Does that answer your question about the costume, Miss Gold, or are you still flummoxed?
Big words don't hide impotent facts, Jack. The liability waiver on a ticket stub states that the ticket holder assumes risk associated with the game of baseball. Examples would include a batted ball, a thrown bat, a thrown ball. Not a hot dog hurled directly into the eye of my client, detaching her retina.
Assumed risk includes danger incidental to the game of baseball. Hot dogs are certainly included, as are beer and Frosties.
Southpaw Paulie violently and recklessly hurled the plumper directly into the left eye of my client.
We've just demonstrated to you both how benignly Southpaw tosses the plumpers. Are you suggesting that he intentionally tried to cause harm on your client?
I'm not suggesting. I'm saying battery and negligence. And why is his name Southpaw when he tosses with his right arm? I suppose he's ambidextrous?
Relax, Southpaw. Big words. To hide something about you. There. I said it. Miss Let Me Pretend My Eye Is Damaged was sitting 6 rows up from the third base dugout. An unscreened area. An area where fans assume an open and obvious risk. Southpaw Paulie's behind-the-back trademark toss is almost legend in the minor league circuit. He should win an award, for God's sakes. Plus, and I'll just come out and say it, it's crowd-pleasing and satisfying.
Pleasing and satisfying?
Very much so. Most of the time.
Hardly, Jack. I think we've hit an impasse. I'm going to recommend that arbitration just is not going to work in this case. So, I want to thank you, Southpaw, for your
Miss
time.
Gold, are you a true fan of the game?
We're done, Jack.
You're a jerk.
Don't engage with him.
Buck up, lady, you figure with the eye.
Her retina is detached.
The timorous should just stay home.
She's developing cataracts.
If you buy a ticket, you take your chances. If you can't take the heat, then you take a seat and you observe from a distance, season ticket holder. How many fingers am I holding up?
What are you doing, Jack?
I'm testing her eyesight, Maggie May. How many fingers am I holding up? One eye. Take the fake patch off.
Does your thumb count?
I want you to pick up this hot dog, throw it at my eye, and see if my retina detaches.
Your impotence has made you batty.
Hit me in the eye, one eye, with this plumper.
Get a new lawyer, Southpaw.
Oh, go cry me a river with your one eye, Miss One Eye. Now take your hot dog and your one eye and get out of here.
Blue pills next time, Jack.
You loser who can't get it up.
Ow, my freaking eyeball. Ow.
You put the Jack in Jackass Jack. And the only person who assumed risk in this case was Southpaw Paulie when he hired you. Blue pills, Jack. And maybe some maca root or ginkgo biloba. It helps with circulation and ice for the eye, sissy.